morning, sunshine. One thing that will seem obvious, perhaps, to our British friends or people in other parts of the world is today's idea, which is just about the simple practice of a cup of tea, and how that is so often just the little piece I'm missing to feel a little bit clear, a little bit energized, a little bit awake. I think I was off coffee for a long time and I've been back on it lately. And I find the caffeine highs and lows in that to be very noticeable. I want to say noticeable. I don't want to say extreme. Noticeable. And something about tea is nicer for my system, especially in amounts that I can sip on throughout the day or have mid-afternoon to get me through that kind of 3 to 5 p.m. energy slump. But a pot of tea or a cup of tea is really a sweet thing. And I know it elevated something for me a few years ago when I started to actually use a pot of tea and teacups and to make it its own kind of ritual with its own dishware and just the feeling. Even if I find at flea markets and thrift stores, they're all full of old china pieces now, that it's really easy to find things like a little porcelain teacup. But there's something about holding something that's kind of like light and dainty and sweet. There's a sweetness to it that I really like. So a cup of tea, it doesn't even have to be caffeinated. There are so many amazing kinds of herbal infusion possibilities. And I've been making some yogi tea, which is very similar to homemade chai as well, with warming spices. So that's what I'm thinking about today. That's what I'm using to kind of keep my eyelids open and my body energized and my mind engaged. And I'm trying to be careful not to replace it with rest, but actually, like after an afternoon nap, a cup of tea is the easiest way for me to freshen back up again. So it's on my mind today. I hope there's something warm and delicious in your future. More soon.